Hey everyone, my name is Chef Mohammed from the Humane Society of the United States, and today we're making red bean Swedish meatballs with this delicious creamy sauce on top of rotini pasta. Let's get started. So we're going to start off by making our red bean meatballs. So into a food processor, we're going to add our dark red kidney beans, onion powder, garlic powder, salt, black pepper, some ground nutmeg, allspice, all-purpose flour, and some dry rolled oats. And now we're going to blend all these ingredients until they're combined. You do want to make sure that you don't turn this into a paste so it doesn't become mushy and gluey. Okay, we're looking for just for them to be combined. You could even pulse it if you like, just put it on low. Don't over process this, otherwise you will get really mushy red bean meatballs. And no one likes a really mushy red bean meatball. And we're going to pause for dramatic effect. And of course you want to make sure that you scrape down the sides just to make sure everything's incorporated. There we go again. Okay, this is all nicely combined now. And now I'm just going to transfer my mixture into a hotel pan. And now we're going to portion our mixture into 1 ounce balls. You also want to make sure that you handle these with care. You don't want to just mush them all together. Otherwise they're going to become mushy and gluey, and don't do that. So just slowly, make them into little 1 ounce balls. Exactly 1 ounce. Now look at that. The perfect red bean meatball. And we're just going to continue to do this until we run out of mixture. So we're going to freeze these for 10 minutes or we're going to refrigerate them for 20 minutes. That's up to you. You do want to keep in mind that you do want to refrigerate or freeze most plant-based patties or meatballs before applying a hot cooking method, just to ensure they stay intact and they firm up very nicely before cooking. Okay, and now we're going to cook off our red bean meatballs. So in a hot pan, we're going to add our oil and our non-dairy butter. I also do want to mention that these red bean meatballs can be alternatively baked if you like, if you don't want to pan fry them here. This dish does contain, a good amount of fat. There's butter, there's oil. So you could alternatively bake them if you like. And now once the butter has melted, we're just going to sear off our red bean meatballs. And now what we're looking for is a nice golden brown sear on all sides of the red bean meatballs, about 2 minutes on each side. And we're just going to start flipping them over. You want to make sure that you get a very nice sear on here. You get them nice and crispy. And this is because you want to ensure that they will also hold up in the sauce and they won't fall apart. And look at those. Look how beautiful they look. Nice and crispy and golden brown. And we're just going to transfer them and allow all the excess oil to drain off. So now in the same pan, we're going to make a roux. So we have our oil here. We have our butter. We're going to add in our all-purpose flour. And now we're going to cook this down for around 3 to 5 minutes until a blonde roux is achieved. Beautiful, that looks good to me. We're now going to add our soy milk. Cook this down as well. Our Dijon mustard and our soy sauce. We're going to whisk this all in. And now we're going to add in our vegetable stock. And we're going to whisk it here. That looks perfect. Our sauce is the ideal consistency. We're now going to add in our red bean meatballs to the sauce. And we're just going to carefully submerge each red bean meatball in the sauce. Look at that, each one's going for a little dive. That looks so good. Wow, wow. And there's something I do want you to keep in mind. These red bean meatballs will hold hot in this sauce for around 45 minutes. After around 45 minutes, they do tend to kind of fall apart and break up. So if you are holding them hot, just keep in mind that they will hold hot in the sauce for around 45 minutes. Now it's time to plate our dish. So to a plate, we're going to add our cooked rotini pasta, some of our beautiful meatballs. And we're just going to top with some of this beautiful sauce. Look at that. And now we're just going to garnish with about half a teaspoon of fresh parsley. And over here we have our red bean Swedish meatballs.